Welcome back to the tutorials. We're going to cover the electric scenario concept a little deeper. As you can see, my trading project has two scenarios. One is for a single door and the other is for a paired opening, but they contain very similar equipment. What if you want to add another scenario that contained a lock? There are a couple of things you can do. You can click on the New Scenario button or the Add button in the upper right corner. Either one will create a new scenario, which happens to be Scenario 3. There will be no headings, doors, or items to start off with. Let's start by adding a heading number and a door number, followed by the Save button. Now let's add a lock using the 10G71 from Sargent, including a REX switch and 24 volt. You can see the system asking for a power supply and a hinge. Let's add a standard electric hinge and a BPS power supply. Now let's add a card reader, and notice the system is prompting you to enter a door contact. So let's add a door contact. And now we have another electrical scenario within the system, with no errors. If you want to continue adding scenarios, there is an Add button in the upper right corner. Or you can duplicate the scenario, if you just needed to modify an item or two for another door. That would create a Scenario 4, and allow you to edit the items. You can also click in the navigation bar to see My Projects, or the scenario summary page for the current project. As you start adding scenarios, the search box can be very helpful. This allows you to search by item number, door number, or heading. For example, if you enter 10G, Scenario 3 is the only one listed as it is the only scenario that matches the search. Let's try again by using the 679 door contact, which only shows Scenario 1 and 2. You can also search by door number to see what scenario that door has been applied to. Simply click on that scenario to bring up the edit screen. As you can see, there are lots of ways to interact and search for items within the system. Make sure you're paying attention to all the various icons on each page. For example, the arrows next to the scenario number allows you to navigate through all scenarios for the project. Clicking the left arrow will take you from Scenario 2 to Scenario 1. Then if you click it again, Scenario 3 will appear, as it just circles through all scenarios for the project. The system allows you to group similar headings within the same scenario, as long as the electric parts and door type are the same. For example, let's add Heading 8, with its doors 333, 325, 419. Don't forget to click the Save button. Later in the schedule, if these parts come up again for Heading 25, go ahead and add it in there too. Let's type in Heading 25 with doors 602 and 534. These doors share the same electric items and are the same door type, and that's why they belong to the same electric scenario. This will make it very clear to the installers what each door will require. So pay attention to the various navigation buttons and fields, and you will become very efficient within the Wiring Wizard system. Thanks for watching this tutorial.